it's fulfilling. Seeing these animals get, adopted after they've been here. Like I had a dog that had been here over years. I have a cat the same way. Once they get adopted, it gets teary for staff and everything, but it's, that is my favorite part, is the fulfilling, seeing these animals get adopted into good homes. About 3-4 years ago, just as a part-time job. I had worked at Walmart for 15 years before this, doing HR, so completely different. And I needed a part-time job to kind of help with bills, and started cleaning dogs. So I did that on weekends, plus worked at Walmart, and then a manager job came open, and I thought, do I want to change careers? And so here we are today, a few years later, and love every minute of it. My goal is to just get these animals their forever homes. I have an amazing staff to work for me and with me. Right now we have, including myself, about 10. I just hired some new girls from the university. We also deal with the Federal Work Study program with Northwest, which is a nice program too, because that is savings for us. They pay 65% of the wage for that student, and we only have to pay the 35. So that is very helpful. But my staff, everybody's pretty much versatile. They can do cat cleaning or dog cleaning plus front desk. And then we also have myself and a couple others are certified animal control with the state of Missouri. So, because we do deal with animal control as well, anytime there's a stray dog or things like that. Being the manager, of course, it's not all fun. I do have to make decisions that sometimes aren't the easiest. So that's my least favorite thing about being manager. Otherwise, I just like being a manager in general, having my staff come to me if there's needs, animals. I've always loved animals growing up, so coming here and I get to deal with, 40 dogs and 60 cats, and then I go home and I have my own zoo. So going from a part-time to the full-time is definitely a lot more paperwork. Of course, right now with Northwest coming back, we have an overabundance, which isn't a bad thing, of volunteers. But volunteers are great because they get our animals interacted with, whereas like during the summer we don't have as many volunteers come in. But it is nice, like different groups, sororities, fraternities, and so forth. They come in and volunteer, and sometimes volunteers even, just need a break from class and they've had a rough day, so they come here and do pet therapy is what they like to call it. So it's always great because, it gets the cats out of their cages and interacting with people, and dogs the same way, get them out on a walk.
I've actually been coming here since freshman year, and I find it so rewarding to come back because there are so many dogs and there are so many cats that need homes. And right now they're just getting this momentary love and support that they wouldn't get all the time. So it just makes me happy to come back here that they're happy. You're gonna get so much more out of it than you feel like you're putting in. You're gonna come back and say like, wow, I just wanna come back so much. And you might end up with an animal that you love and you cherish and is gonna be a part of your life for many years to come.
My parents always joked that I'd have a house full of animals, and now it's not such a joke because it's true. But luckily enough, my wife and she loves animals. She's a groomer, so we have our own zoo, and then coming here, seeing some of these animals that, have had a rough time, have been neglected, and you can just see that they're thankful. People may think animals don't have feelings, but they really do. Animals has always been my passion, so being able to manage it, and it's kind of like having your own business, only, I have a board of directors that tell me, if I'm doing something wrong, or if we need to do this, or fundraise here, so, but that is it's passion. Now, some days it's not passion. It's, just like any other job, but these animals is what keeps me going. Just coming in every day, some days are harder than others when you got, a sick animal that you're dealing with. But that's the thing about the staff, is everybody has a passion for the animals. And without that, you can't move forward. Because because that's what drives you in this business per se, because if you don't have a passion or a love for animals, then, you know, not everybody loves animals. When you see somebody and they're like, well, why do you, spend that much on an animal? Well, it's because we love and care for them. Sometimes animals are like our own children. Even all these animals here are like all of our children.